Okay, so this is the DB Junior 3rd mock exam section B, question 1. Okay, so you can read the question yourselves there. The end elevation is looking from the right, so I'm going to project it onto, draw it on the left of the elevation. Now, it's a good thing, part A, draw the elevation. So I'm just going to sketch out what I can here. So 48, 77, 44, height's 92, so I'm going to bring this up lightly. Now, this distance is in 15. And then it's going back 17. It's dropping down a height of 8. Goes on for a distance of 52. Then drops down 12. And then over 16. And then this is 40 afterwards. So I don't know now, does that line up there? I don't know off the top of my head. Now, center line there. Okay, up 52, radius 18. And there's a sketch out of my elevation. Right, so I'm going to start that now. I'm just going to set up, okay, I'm going to draw the XY line and set up the height, so I am. Right, so I've plotted out the distances along the bottom now. This is 92 height, okay, and the radius is of this here is 44 at this base. So I measured over 44, and now I have to go measure 15 to the right. And then I can do a heavy line here, and it goes back 15 plus 17, so them two added together are 32, so I can go 32 there. Drop down 8 millimeters. So I'm going to drop down 8 millimeters, and then I carry on 52 millimeters to the left. Okay, and then I go over 16 to the left and drop 12. (16) to the left and drop 12. And I can heavy along there, and it is a straight line here in the side. Okay, now I can do the entrance here. It's up 52 and it's in the middle there, so I measured over 24, up 52, and then radius 18. Oh, nasty feck. So I can heavy that line in, and then it's the tangent to the circle. There we go. Now, the plan view, I can just project straight downwards for the plan view. So I'm going to just project all these points from elevation down. So I'll pause and do that. I've projected the lines down from elevation. Now there's very little of the plan I can do here without the end view, because this face is sloping here. So the further you go down, the wider these get. So you really need an end elevation to do this. So I'll plot what I can in plan, right? I know this is radius 44. Okay, so 44 multiplied by 2 is 88. So I'll mark the outline of the plan. Okay. So I can heavy from just down from the center line to right here, and I can do the same. Well, I can do the same at the back, all the way to the back here. Okay, now I can get this circle in the center, so it's in the middle, and its radius 15. So there's our semicircle, and then it goes back 17. And then the radius 44. Oh, nasty. Okay, I'm going to fix all that there, the inaccuracy. So now, I'll fix that there. It's out 16. Now, there's not much I can do without my end view to complete the plan. So I'm going to draw in my YY line. I'm going to bring all the points over here to the YY line. So now I want to bring these up towards my end view. Now, bring the lines in elevation across. Now, the radius is 44, so I'm going to find the center. Okay, and that's it. That's the center line. Okay, so I have to go 15 either side of the center line, which is here and here. And then I'm going to have to join this here. There we go. So there's the start of the end view. Now I'm going to heavy this line up the edge of the doorway to this height. Now this is hidden detail here, this is hidden detail here. So this white surface here in plan ends here left and right, or where my two fingers are, in end elevation. So I can drop these down in end elevation. Okay, I'll do them one at a time. So bring them across, and now I'm going to heavy in there, and I'm going to do the same the other side now. So I'm going to drop this down 45 degrees across, and then I'm going to heavy in here. Okay, and now I can heavy this whole line here and this one. Okay, next one, right, goes to the surface S here, this one. This is where surface S, or the bottom of surface S in plan, or in end elevation. That's the bottom of surface S, and that's the top line of surface S. So I'm going to drop this point down here in end elevation. So across to here, so that's surface S there. So I can heavy them together, and then same then the other side. There we go. I'm going to heavy them, and then I can have it's a flat surface then. Okay, or so I can heavy. Oh, I heavied that too far. Sorry about that there. Didn't mean to go on that far. And then there's one solid line here, right, and one solid one here. Right, now I have to complete this surface in plan. So where I see the points as a curve, I'm going to divide them up, okay, as a semicircle. So 60-30. So I'm going to label them numbers. Okay, now unusually this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now students be wondering, well, why is 0 not there? Because it's a tangent there. See, it turns from a straight line into a curve. Okay, so the point of contact is the start points of the non-circular curve. Right, now I need to get them in a view in which the curve appears as an edge. So here they are here. There's 6/0, 5/1, okay, 4/2, and then that's 0.3. So I'm going to drop these down to a view in which, I'm going to drop these down to the XY line, and then bring them to end elevate, or then bring them to plan. Oh, I'm jumbling my words all up. So that's 6 and 0 I've done. I'm going to bring 6 and 0 across, and I'm going to drop 0 and 6 down until they mark them. So 0 and 6. Okay, now same with 5 and 1. So 5 and 1 across there. That's 0.1, that's 0.5, and then 4 and 2 down, 4 and 2 rather down. That's a little bit inaccurate, I'll just do that again. So that's 4 and 2. And then 3, drop 3 down. So there's point 3. Now I can heavy 0 to this point here. Okay, 6 to this point here. I'll freehand sketch that in now. So I'll just pause and freehand sketch that, and then we'll do the true shape. Okay, so there's what you call it, the curve done. Now I'm going to find the true shape of surface S. There's 2 ways to find the true shape of surface S. So there's S in elevation, or plan, there's S in elevation. The easiest way will be to rotate S until it's parallel to the XY line. So if it's in elevation, so if it's rotated parallel to the XY line in elevation, it's become parallel to the horizontal plane and will therefore become a true shape in plan. So if I rotated it down, drop these down, and then this would be 1 and this would be 2, and then I'd have the true shape of the surface S here. An alternative way to do it would be to project perpendicular to surface S in elevation, a method that you wouldn't be so familiar with, projecting off a surface in elevation. So project perpendicular to surface S in elevation, drawn an x1 y1 line parallel to the edge U of surface S. Okay, we take our distances from our xy line down to plan. Okay, so I take the distance of my xy line down to 2 and plot it. There's 2, 1, so lift here, mark 1 here, you can't see that. And then A and B, same thing. B, so compass on the XY line down to B, lift, find B up here, mark it in. Same then with A, compass on the XY line, lift, mark it in. That's point A. I'll check that again. So that's point A. Then I'm just going to check those points there, as I think I accidentally missed a point, so I'll pause and tell you which point I done wrong. It was 2 I accidentally done wrong. I took 2 here and I accidentally stepped it from that point. I meant to step it from the x1 y1 line, and then you can join these together and here's the true shape of surface S. So that's what the question looks like when it's completed. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.